What's going on? What's going on, y'all? You like to come in, share. Y'all know how we like to do. Like, share, comment. Y'all know how we like to do. We'll get started in a few minutes with you guys. Got a little nice vibe thing going on, man. Look, I'm gonna start doing this for now on. This nice little vibe things going on right now. Well, welcome to Motivated to the Max. I am your boy Daryl Tisdale, and welcome to another episode here, Motivated to the Max. I pray and hope you guys are doing well on this Friday. Man, I know I am. I am feeling great. I am feeling awesome. I've been taking care of some other things here in the background, everything, but all glory to God. Everything is good on today. I pray and hope that you all are doing well on this Friday. You know, before I get started, I gotta go over a few house rules here on today. And rule number one is that look, we come in this thing hot, honest, open, and transparent. Rule number two, we come in here and lit. That is living in thankfulness. And then rule number three, which is going to be today's topic, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself. Enjoy being yourself. There's nothing wrong with being yourself. Trust me. I've been myself for a very long time. That's all that I can say. I've been myself for a very, very, very long time. But I pray and hope that you guys has been great. And then also, we also got to do the 10-second count off for when anything that was trying to hold you back, was trying to stop you from doing the things of what God has for you to do. Look, take this 10 seconds, to have a little detox. So once you have your detox and everything, just get everything on out your system and everything, and then we're gonna what? Take that breather and do the things of what God has called for us to do. All right, here go that 10-second countdown for you. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now I like to just cast that thing up. Baseball is going on right now. So I like to do the home runs and everything like that. And then look, take that breather. You gotta take that breather, man. Look, I gotta take a breather like every day. So trust and believe, take that breather. Like I said, I'm not going to be before you guys long on today. I wanted to come with you guys today because, like, one, me, I always have some type of conversation or something with somebody. And so from where we was having a conversation, and the conversation was just about like, yo, the person was trying to like change up how the way they was, change up how the way they did things and everything like that. And I was trying to tell my friend and everything. I'm like, yo, it's like, I said, now you're changing up for like for the good of things, for things to be, the thing to make things better for you. You're changing up to make somebody happy. Because we kept on mentioning about this person that he knows and everything like that. It's like, man, well, I gotta change up on this, I gotta change up on that, and everything like that. I'm just trying to get everything done and do it how the way I need to do. And I was like, okay, so my question is, are you changing for that person, or are you changing to just make the improvements for yourself? Now, you're making improvements for yourself. Cool. I mean, you make whatever improvements that you need to make for yourself, because long as it's going to be yourself and it's going to make you happy in life. Don't do it just because, like, somebody could. Don't do it because, like, you're trying to get with somebody or like that. And then all of a sudden, they're like, well, you need to stop doing this. You need to stop doing that. And all of a sudden, it's going to change how the way it's changing how the way you are. It's also going to change how the way you act. Yeah, I said it. It might change how the way you act, how the way you might be with certain people, and everything like that. Trust me, believe it's been sometimes from where I've been on the groove and the move. Sometimes from where I'm like, okay, well, I need to change this up. I need to do this right here. I need to do that. Let me put it like this: some of the people that we hang around with, but when they say, yo, you might want to like take a look at making some changes in life and everything, they're there to help you. They are there to, to give you that, to give you that to give you that push, that's going to help make you like that better person, or maybe like in business or whatever part. Then you have some people who will say like, well, I don't even like put I don't even like how to say it like this, but this how the way that me and my friend was talking. He was saying that that he was kind of cool with this person and everything like that, but then they were trying to make him feel bad because of how the way that he really was, because he was like like he like the one he liked to observe, he liked to make sure everything's good before he liked to make that, making investments or anything like that. He's the type of person who like to he wants to know everything of what's going on before he like, okay, before I put my hands on this thing. So the person that that he was talking about and everything like that was well, why don't you just do it? Why don't you just do this and everything like that? Pretty much was trying to make him change how the way he feel. But then he was like he was liking the deal on what was going on. But then it was the type of person trying to say, man, why don't you just go for it? And just do it. And so he called me about it, and he was like, what's going on, sis? He called me about it, and he was like, well, dude, what do you think? He said, what do you think? He said, well, like, I want to do this right here, but then it's like, I'm almost like, I said, well, what is your heart telling you? Like, what is your mind is telling you right now? He says, I was kind of like I'm being pressured into doing this deal. I said, well, then you might need to focus on that. Like you're being pressured. Do you feel like you're being pressured on this thing, or you feel like that they're trying to make you change up how the way you do things? I said, because like just like you always get on me, you want to know the ins, the outs, the back door, the front door, the back door, the side doors, the windows, and then you want to know the inside and out of this whole of everything of what's going on. So that if something don't look right, that you have a way to escape out of it. So if something's like, you know what, this ain't, this don't feel right. This what's good, bro? this ain't cool. This ain't going the way that you want to go and everything like that. He says, so not only you be like, yeah, look for that back, look for the inside out. Look at everything what's going on before you dive right into it. And so I was telling him, so me and him, we was talking. I was like, look, dude, for something like this, you need to be yourself. You need to have like that mindset that God has given you, that business mindset that God has given you. I said, because some people don't have that. I know God's working on me to have that mindset. Hallelujah. Because if I ain't had a mindset, I'd be stuck right now. But I said, but you have to be at that point right now from where when tough situations like this come up, who are you really going to depend on? Are you going to depend in just you? Or are you going to depend in the God that's in you? Because God's going to show you on who you need to roll with, or who you need to sign with this deal, or how you need to do this right here, or how the way you need to do this right. God will show you the people who you need to deal with. And then God can easily just say, you know what? Nah, I don't want this person. So let me just push them here to the side. I need you to talk to A right here. I need you to go to A. I don't need you to go to the XYZ right now. I don't need you to be at the back. I need you to be right here in the front. And so like me and him was talking, I was like, dude, like be yourself. I said, like, be yourself when it comes to this. And so like with him being himself is like knowing the inside and out. Like he said, okay, so like he's like one of the mindset person, like, okay, if I do this right here, what am I going to get from this right here? Or if I go this right here, what's going to happen right here? If we do this right here, then what's going to happen right here? And I'm like, dude, you have to be able to get to that point, but like, look, you have to realize that, hey, you gotta be yourself on some of these matters. And sometimes with us, like being ourselves, like, yo, allowing God to actually guide us and to show us on what we really are. I'm here to tell you right now, like I was like this before. I had the slightest idea what we're going to talk about on here today. I'm keeping this 100% honest with y'all. I'm keeping it hot every day. And so I was like, man. And so I had this conversation. I mean, like me and him, we was calling and talking and everything. And we was texting. I just got to the point of, look, don't text me, just call me, because I don't like texting. Because sometimes when I text, I say the wrong things when I'm texting. And then people might think I'm mad at them, and I'm really not. And so we was like, so he was talking to me about everything. And I was like, look, I said, like, and I asked him a question. I said, why did you come to me? He said, because I know for the fact that you would be straight up real with me the whole time. Just like, I'll be real with you when it comes to like business stuff or whatever like that. I said, all right, cool, that. So for me, I was like, dude, I need for you to really think about what you're about to do here with this thing. And then the same time, and I said, when I say think about it, honestly, I'm telling you to go pray about this thing. Because if you want to go and do business and everything like that, man, like you gotta look at it. Some of the things about it were gonna mess with your integrity, it was gonna change the way you are, it was gonna have you do things that you really don't do and everything. And so I gave him my experience on something. I was like, yeah. I said, like I was like, cool, but like I was looking for like sponsorships and everything. I mean, I was like reaching out, people like for sponsors and everything like that. And I actually reached like this one company, it was like a clothing line. I ain't gonna put the name out there or nothing like that. So with the clothing line and everything, it was like, hey, like, we see some of the stuff of what you're putting up. We see something like you start, this I was like starting to put up reels and stuff on Instagram and everything like that. He said, yo, like we see what you're doing and everything like that. Like, yo, like we want you to be a part of this, be an ambassador of this brand and everything like that. And so I was like, well, okay, then cool and everything. So, sometimes I gotta be hanging, like you gotta do a little something for it just to be able to be on the brand and everything. So one of the brand was like I had to wear like a certain type of brand for what it was like. It was going against everything for what I was believing. I was like, I don't know about that now. I don't know about that. And so then plus too, and I knew so many people like have followed me on what I believe in. Because everybody know, like I believe in Christ all day. And so what it was is like, Are you willing to change yourself to make people happy? Or are you willing to make the changes to be able to please God? So I was at a point like, well, I want to make my change to please God, not to make people happy. You get what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Not just whenever I can get the approval of people. And so I was telling the guy who I was talking to business with, and everything, I said, well, nah, I can't do it. I said, no, I can't do this one. I said, because it's going against everything for what I believe in and what Motivated to the Max is all about. I'm not about degrading people. I'm about lifting up people. I'm all about to be able to say, hey, when somebody is looking sad and down and everything like that, I'm like, look, get up. You can do it. Don't sit there like this. You can make it. And so it would make it so interesting. The guy understood. The person who I was talking, he understood in everything. He's like, cool. He said, I understand. He said, I totally get it because we don't want nothing to go against what you're doing and everything like that. And so, that was like the end, that was the end of like that talk with that sponsorship and everything like that. So I was like, oh, okay, then cool, bet. Cause man, sometimes, man, you have to remain on being yourself to really gain the true glory of God and what God wants for you to have. Because sometimes God just might want you to be like, you know what? Like and sometimes people are just seeing what you're gonna do. Because really, are you really making a pursuit for the Lord? Or are you really making a pursuit for the money? And just believe, man. Like sometimes, like boy, that check would have been nice. But in the same take, I got my integrity. I gotta be myself. I said, no, I can't do that. Oh no, I can't. No, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. Yeah, no compromise. Right, I can't do that. What's going on? Appreciate it. And I'm like, right, no compromise. And so I was reading something. I think I was on Instagram. I was reading something, and I think it was Robert De Niro. Yeah, it was Robert De Niro who made this quote, and he was like, sometimes. He said like when you he said sometimes the people in like the movie industry, music industries, and everything like that, man, they got life messed up. And so they was talking, so like it was Robert De Niro, like Robert De Niro talking like this, like what? But he was saying, like he said, the reason why I said people got life messed up in this industry and everything, he said because like they too hype about it. He said, like, they too way up there. He said, man, whatever that we hit up there to that top and everything, he said, technically, you're not at the top. He said, so you need to stay calm. He said, because technically, you're not at the top. He said, because I have seen some people who were way up here and they had it all together and everything. And all of a sudden, this one stupid moment, boom, they dropped down to the bottom and everything. He said, so you had to get to the point from where that, look, you got to be calm. He said, be calm. He said, while you're being calm, be humble about where you at right now. He said, because think about it. Because if you're way up here right now, and then you so hyped thinking that you on top of the world and everything like that, you don't understand what's going on. You really don't understand what's going on right now. He said, because he said they still messed up. They still in fairy tale land. He said, because then when you look at people like me or like like a Robin Williams and and Bill Murray, and all these other actors and everything, back in the OC, he said, look, we had to learn how to be calm and to be humble on things. He said, because it can be any moment that God can just strip that thing away. He said, but if God has stripped us away, I still will be grateful because God still gave me the chance to be able to give him the glory. And I was like, whoa, like I wasn't expecting it. But he was like, he said, be thankful for where God has you. And he said, like, and don't get all big headed about it. He said, be thankful for where God has you. He said, if a certain thing don't work out for you and everything, he said, to be honest with you, that's probably not where God wants you to be at right now. He probably needs for you to be over here right now so that he can be able to give you some more understanding. It's a thing for whenever that door opens up for you, then you be able to go in there, then you be able to be calm. Then you be able to go in there and be able to handle the assignment than what God has for you. Because some people be all mad, just say, well, I ain't get the big deal or whatever like that. And he was like, well, so? But that don't give you the reason to stop. You got to keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. He said, because shoot, many people may not understand you. You may get a whole bunch of no's. It's gonna be sometimes people just gonna look at you and then gonna give you the stank look face and everything like that. He said, but it's some people out there that God's really meant for you to meet up with and to be like, hey, you know what? Let's sit down, let's talk about this thing. Hey, you know what? Tell me your idea for what you have for this right here. Or let's sit down and talk about this thing right here. And then that same token, then you can be yourself. Then you can be like, okay, this is what this is really about right here. This is what I'm all about. And then you give them the plan and everything like that. He said, yes, some gonna be looking at, okay, how this gonna make money. He said, but then some gonna be looking at the morals and stuff that you trying to give. So you know what? You're all about inspiration. You're all about trying to put a smile on somebody's face. You're always about, you're about this right here. Okay, what can be done to get you to that point from where everybody can get this same motivation that you get? Or where can we get to that point where everybody can get, that Joe Creation jewelry and everything that they got? Where can everybody, what needs to be done for where everybody can get lashed by lash shade? What needs to be done for where everybody hear a DJ Silent Professor, for when he can be able to do DJing and everything like that? Yo, what needs to be done? He said, but then at the same time, you have to remain calm. Don't go crazy. He's like, don't go crazy. He said, remain calm. Be thankful. And I know that makes no sense to some people today. He said, but be calm. He said, be calm. Be thankful about it. He said, because shoot, he said, it's some people right now who don't have what you have right now. He said, shoot, it's some people that's going through right now. He said, some people that's going through right now. He said, what makes the interesting thing about it? He said, whenever I see people going through for what they had on what's going on with them right now, he said, you have some that complains about it, but then I see more of God people saying, Lord, I thank you because it could have been worse. Lord, I thank you because I'm still alive. Lord, I thank you because you done gave me chance after chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. But you still see fit to give me your grace and your mercy. And so I was talking with my friend. I was like, look, dude. I said, look, be yourself on this one. Like, don't jump in so fast because, for a quick buck. I said, look at it, analyze it, take a look at, I said, do your business stuff. He said, take a look. He said, be thankful for you. I said, be thankful for what's going on. I said, because I was thankful right now because he gave me the phone call. And I was like, dude, why you call me? He said, because I knew that you would be honest. He said, I know you would. He gave my own, so he said, I knew you keep it hot with me. Honest, open, and transparent. And you'll be the one to be like, look, I need you to take a look at this thing completely. But then he was like, yo, be thankful. I was like, yo, be thankful for this thing. And just like I was reading the whole thing, he was like, yo, be thankful. He said, yo, it's going to be that time for where you're going to feel like you on top and everything. He said, but when you reach that top, be calm. He said, keep it calm. And I remember that Pastor Brandon them had said one time, yo, when you reach that there, yo, act like you done been there before. Be calm. Act like you been there before. Because, sometimes we can be like, oh, my God, I done made it to the top and everything. Some people could they be trying to do the highs, look and see what I done did moment and everything. I done made it up here before you did. Nah, be calm. He's like, yo, be calm, be thankful. I always give God the glory on this thing. He said, because you could have been down here at the bottom. And the bottom is pretty much you ain't here. So I was like, whoa. I took that, I was taking that in. Had some other conversation with some other people and everything. Everybody was texting and everything. All of a sudden, a whole conversation became like a big old group text thing. And so I was like, and so everybody was putting in like their input. They said, well, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this, you should do that. Also, my boy was like, look, I don't got that. I don't got the advice of what I need to get for today. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I made this group text. And so like we deleted it. And so someone else was like, well, Jared, like, what he like, did he talk to you about it? I said, yeah, he talked to me about it. And he's like, what you tell him? I told him to be himself. I said, let God lead you on this thing. I said, and no matter what happens, be thankful for it. Because it could have been worse. Shoot, I'm thankful right now. Like, yo, we always say everything is not great. It can be better and everything. I'm just realizing that now by me saying everything could be great and it could be better and everything, that I'm complaining. So when I'm really saying like, yo, everything is good because, yo, I know God got it. So what type of mindset do you have today? Do you have like that, like it could have been better, it can be good type stage and everything like that? Or you still got that mindset, you know what? God, I know everything good because I know you got it mode. Man, I just kicked my own self I had to kick my own self. Because there's been so many times, yo, from where I know I can speak for me. I can't speak for nobody else. I can speak for me. I know there's been so many times when I say, I'm good. I'm good and everything. And then I always put in that word, but this was going up, or it could have been, or it could be, man, I'm just starting to realize, man, every time I do something like that, man, I'm right here complaining. But I just told God that, God, everything good. I'll follow you where I go. So I'm coming on here saying, you know what, Lord, I'm sorry, just for complaining, just for me saying, but, or it could have been, or well, you know what I'm saying? The little unction. I don't need my conjunction junction. What's my function to be complaining? I mean my conjunction function to be giving God the glory. God, I thank you, and I give you the highest praise. I can't come in this thing complaining, man. I gotta come in this thing calm. Because when God has me at the top, I got to be calm and still be thankful for it. I'm thankful for what God is doing right now. To many people, it may not be all that great, but to me, yo, it's awesome because God still got me. God still is watching over me. God is still blessing me. People may be like, well, how in the world God is blessing you and everything like that? Man, do me a whole big favor. Take a deep breath. God, I thank you because you just breathe life into me just like that. Just to be able to have movement in my body. God, I thank you for that. Man, God is still blessing me over and over and over and over and over again. And then sometimes we take advantage of that. I can't complain no more. Yo, God, God, whatever you see fit, I'm good with it. That's me. So yeah, on today, yo, I know it was about be yourself, but they had to shift like, yo, no more complaining. And my brother, I was saying, no more compromise. Yo, I'm thankful, Lord, for where you have me at. It may not look great and amazing to some people, but it's great and amazing to me because, God, I know you got me. God, I know you're watching over me every single day, every single minute, every single hour, every single second. You is watching over me. Man, that's how blessed we are right now from whenever God is watching over us every second. Like He's watching over us right now. God, I thank you for just watching over me. God, I thank you just for keeping my mind. God, I think I'm able to feel the aches and pains. So today, are we going to complain or are we going to be thankful? That is it for me here on Motivated to the Max. Tune in with me on Monday. I will be back on Monday here on Motivated to the Max. I pray and hope you guys have an awesome, wonderful rest of your day and also on the weekend. Man, look, and just keep that mindset. Look, I'm gonna be thankful, right? I'm going to be thankful. I am thankful. No matter what the situation is right now, I'm thankful. I'm so thankful right now. But yeah, but tune in with me on Monday. On Monday, I will be back up. I'm back up and rolling. I didn't think I was gonna be on here because I had a conversation with my boy earlier. And he was like, "Oh my goodness, I can't do this with you today." But I'm thankful that he was able to call me and to message me, and we was able to talk about it. But I pray, hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. I will see you guys on Monday. Y'all be blessed. Peace out.